Welcome back everyone to 2147 Crew. Today we're going to cover some big items. As y'all know, my bike is currently over at Trask Performance getting some engine upgrades done. Why? Well, because we want to make it a little bit faster, right? So while I was there, Eric was kind enough to give us a tour of the shop. So in this video, we're going to tour the Trask Performance Speed Shop. Okay, so here we are entering the speed shop here, and these two bikes are part of their Assault series. I'm gonna pause this for a little bit here. What you see here is a badass bike. It's a 143 engine that's about to have a turbo on it and a ton of horsepower, and it also has a grudge box and a big ass 30-inch wheel. It has an air ride, and I can just tell you, I've seen these motorcycles when they're already completed and they just look awesome. This here is another one of their Assault series motorcycles, and this is a 30-inch wheel that Trask Performance makes. It starts off as a 500-pound aluminum block, and they do their magic or whatever they do, and they get it down to 26 pounds, everybody. So this is something that they actually make in-house. The engine over here is a 106 engine, and it has a stage 1 Assault turbo kit on there. So at 8 pounds, it will make around 140 horsepower, so not bad at all for a 106. However, if you turn up the boost to about, I think they said 12 or 13 pounds of boost, you'll get 200 horsepower out of it. So that's just super, super impressive, as everything else that Trask Performance does, right? This here are a couple of their Assault series Road Glides here, and they are built up to the 9, man. Like, they are just, they have everything. I saw this Road Glide here, as a matter of fact, over at Sturgis when I went, and this turbo kit here is their Assassin turbo kit. It's all stainless steel, and with the heat, it actually turns to this kind of bronze color here, and it's all carbon fibered out and everything. This here is, I believe, what they call a speed glide, and if I'm not correct, go ahead and put that in the comments. But they're basically just taking it apart and making it faster, just like they're gonna do to my motorcycle here. And here is another customer's Road Glide that is just gonna be worked on and just made faster. This V-Rod is going to get a turbo kit on it, and it has a big tire in the back along with air ride suspension and I don't know what else. So I asked how much horsepower this V-Rod here is expected to make at the wheel, and it's expected to make about 165 pounds, I'm sorry, 165 horsepower to the wheel at 8 pounds of boost, which is very impressive. I used to have an 07 V-Rod, and it was pretty fast as it was, and then, you know, incorporate those high RPMs that these V-Rods are known for, it's gonna be a blast. This is their machine shop, and as you can see here, they are working on the Check M8 cover. They basically mill it out from one side and then put it back on there and mill out the top side, and then they cut them, and then that's how they have the core, if you will, of the Check M8 cover, which is pretty cool to see in person, you know what I mean? Over here is just an extension of the machine shop. This is the breathe valve holder for the Check M8. Trask makes all of their parts. Like when I say everything, like they make everything, even, you know, the stuff for their pegs. And this is a finished product that's not powder coated or polished yet, that for the that's known as the Check M8. These are their exhaust pipes. These pipes right here go onto the V-Rod, and they're fresh out of being welded, man. They have the nasty bastard bend back there, I believe what it's called. And this one here is their big sexy exhaust. I mean, just look at this welding, everybody. These are welded by hand, every single one of these. The detail is awesome. I'm not a welder, but this welding here to me just looks like it's on point. This is where they build their Assassin Turbo kit. What they do is they basically put it together on this M8 engine that they have, and then they're gonna basically piece by piece tack it together and just basically make it by hand. And they do this with every single Assassin Turbo kit. Isn't that crazy? They cut a piece and they weld it. They cut a piece and they weld it or tack it. And then once they're done with that, they send it over to the bench over here where they just complete the welding of it with some kind of gas that they use. Pretty cool. This is where the tour ends at the CNC bender spot where they bend all of their pipes, right? But before this video ends, again, if you like the video, please subscribe and like and share, and stay tuned because I'm gonna be going back to Phoenix to pick up my Turbo Road Glide in all of its glory. As I mentioned, I'm getting a grudge box, I'm getting a brand new flywheel, and a bunch of other stuff like boost and more horsepower and torque and everything. So I can't wait. It's being worked on as we speak. So again, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. 2147 crew is out.